Welcome back, everybody. My name is Relic, and we're playing Life is Strange 2. Last time we played, we finally got Daniel away from that cult, and we are starting a new episode in
Once upon
the
a
game.
time, in a wild, wild world, there were two wolf brothers living in their home lair with their papa wolf. They lived in peace until hunters took their dad away. The wolf brothers wandered for days and nights, learning how to live on their own for the first time. That's when the big brother discovered that the little one was not an ordinary wolf, but a super wolf. They decided to head south to the distant land of their ancestors. But the journey was long and dangerous. Still, the Wolf brothers made new friends on the way. They learned more about the world, but danger seemed to always follow them after a bad accident. They were separated. The big brother had been hurt, and the hunters finally captured him. They put him in a cage, but when he finally escaped, he went to search for his little brother. He soon found out that the little wolf had joined a coyote cult, and he would not leave them. Suddenly, their mother showed up after all that time. She said she came to help rescue him. They begged the coyote leader, but she would not release the little wolf. He was their idol. So they had to knock her out to escape. The Wolf brothers, now reunited, followed their rogue mother far into the desert to her hideaway.
Knock her out, huh? She has a hideaway out in the desert, or... "7 weeks later," okay. Spooky scorpion.
Hey, wake up, Sean. Dude, come on.
Leave me alone.
What? What time is it?
Get up. It's so beautiful. Check it out.
Beautiful. Looks an awful lot like a desert to me.
So,
Yeah, okay. Good call. Wow. That's amazing.
I know. Is your eye okay?
Yeah. It just itches. It's okay, Nanu. Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
At least his hair grew back out.
I love you. No matter what happens, You hear me?
Yeah. I love you too. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Ow!
Ow! Ow! Ow! Ow! Diaz brothers. Always.
So we just hang out here to...
So, are you still having those bad dreams? You know, about Lisbeth?
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like she's around, coming after me. It's scary.
Dude, I bet she's having nightmares about you.
Yeah, I know. I just wish she wasn't around anymore.
Listen, we're far away from her, okay? We're together again. Safe.
Hope so.
I mean, she can't come after us. All our money burned up.
Sean, are we criminals now?
I mean, evading the police kind of makes us criminals regardless of whether or not we did something to begin with. Better not lie to him.
Sort of. We did a lot of illegal shit. If the cops catch us, we'll be judged for what we did. That's for sure.
I won't let them get us.
Okay. Calm
Well,
down.
we're almost at the border. Finally.
I like it here, but we'll have to leave soon. I know.
I'm sorry, Enano.
Sean, I know it's been a long time. Can you tell me the rest of the wolf story?
We just listened to it.
Oh. Yeah. I can tell you. Been forever since we left off.
Way too long.
It's like 2 minutes ago.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, thanks to their mama wolf, the Wolf brothers barely escaped from the coyote cult. She led them to her secret lair, deep in the Red Desert. The Wolf brothers rested for a while, but at some point, they'd have to continue their journey south. They were closer than ever to their father's land, but between them and their destination lied...
The evil chupacabra. And they would have to fight it together.
Excuse me. Who's telling the story?
You are. But it's my story too. Right?
Yeah. That's true. Okay then. So what happens next?
Okay. So the Wolf brothers encounter the evil chupacabra. And he attacks them. He's very dangerous. But the little wolf uses his powers to crush him. They arrive in the magic land as heroes. Because they have defeated the beast.
Okay, Stephen King Jr. You win. Let's pack this shit up and head back to town. Gotta clean up our stuff before we leave. This place is too pretty. So incredible to see all those stars and planets up close. It's like we're right there.
I hope we can go watch the stars again. Mom said there's a moon eclipse coming up soon.
I'm in. This place is cool. I could just move here.
His mom,
Hey,
new agey.
I can help. Just tell me what you want to put in there.
You are the man.
But first, we will draw.
Ooh, sketching time. Good idea. I'm glad you can still draw after. You know.
Me too, Daniel. But if I can see it in my mind, I can still sketch anything. Almost.
That's so cool. I don't want you to stop drawing. Ever.
Thanks, man.
This is so cool.
Draw some lines, draw the rest of the fucking desert.
Hey, can you draw me as a superhero? Like, striking a pose over the canyon.
I can try. Ta-da. Finished.
Let me check it out. Oh, yeah. Now that's a badass superhero you don't want to mess with.
Out of ink. Oh no. E.
Activate flashlight.
On the way.
Back to book.
I swear Dad had that same book in the garage.
Yeah, I think he did.
Why did he never show it to us?
Maybe it reminded him of Mom too much.
Oh. Yeah. Right.
Back to sketchbook. I'll look at the sketches later, probably. There's 7 months of things in there to look at.
This power is so cool. I love tie-dyeing stuff now.
God damn. That food was amazing. Thanks, Joanne. Let's clean up this mess.
Not if it cleans up by itself.
Stop. Daniel.
Can't catch it, huh?
No shit. Now cut it out.
Jeez. You're no fun.
Yep. Still need our processed sugar in this hippie desert.
Hippie desert.
Yo, Captain Can you take these away?
Sure.
And no funny business.
Of course not.
Perfect formation. Well, let's hit the trail, cowboy.
That sound.
What
Oh,
are you
God.
doing? Dude, we don't have time to play. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Oh boy. It's still a little bit crazy.
I wish we saw more falling stars. Or any.
Hey, we saw the Milky Way, dude. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's true. And Mars. That was so cool Arthur and Stanley let us use the telescope.
Yeah, these guys are real cool. Hey, see this? Looks like the ones you did back in that cabin. When you got sick.
Oh, totally. Wait, does that mean other people were here?
Of course. Maybe someone from away did it.
Oh, I bet it was Joanne. Think Joanne will let me help her with the sculpture when we get back?
Hell yeah. You're like the magic assistant.
It's nice to be able to use my power out here. Not hide it.
Amazing that anything can grow out here.
Does it ever rain in the desert?
Well... Oh. Good question. Where were we? Yeah, Karen was right. They're all cool with it.
Mom doesn't say much about my power. Why do you think?
She's... confused.
Like, what do you mean? She's my mom.
Well, you know... I mean... She hasn't seen you for years. Not sure she can deal with all of this at the same time.
Yeah, sure. Definitely, yeah. Still holding out that she didn't actually just abandon us. She knew something was going on.
You know, I could have
She
done
did
it by
some
myself.
new agey thing.
right?
She's got powers too.
Hey, let me be the cool, helpful big brother once in a while. Okay?
Ooh, look, look. Oh, man. I just saw a cool baby lizard.
Yeah. And you scared it.
I know.
Looks like a job for our local super psychic boy.
How'd they get here in the first place with these rocks are here?
So, maybe you can help us get out of here?
I'll try. Step back.
Be super careful.
Some poor dude down at the bottom of the
Boom.
cliff.
Easy peasy.
Nice, man.
Lands on his cart. My cabbages. Oh. This is the town, huh? Okay. Life is Strange 2, Episode 5, Wolves. This is the last chapter.
Hey, I'm gonna go see what Joanne is doing.
Go for it. I have to bring back the telescope to Stanley and Arthur. Went to town for weekly supplies. Some pancakes left in the kitchen? Back soon.
Did I just put that in my back pocket?
Daniel, you copy?
Yes, I read you. 10-4.
I have a pancake alert in the kitchen. Repeat. Pancake alert.
Oh, man. Sorry, I was gonna eat with Joanne. Over and out.
10-4. No flying pancakes today. Karen doesn't even like to leave this place just to go shopping.
But it's a USB key.
She's really good at rewriting her own life.
I am a solo Mobius strip. Just when I reach the end, I go back to the beginning, resign myself to new faces, the privilege to escape and rewrite another draft. Goddess laughs at plans, then shows me the page left unmarked for years. Out in the ghost desert, the seeds return as saplings to reveal their age and power. Now I go back forward, layered with fear and hope, to water the children of the sun.
This one's pretty intense. I think I get it.
Don't believe I would find us. Don't believe I would find a soul within or without a church. A miracle was sleep and food and fuck. A day without shit until it was not. Now we run to celestial spires. Oh, visions of the fake prophet engulfed in ego and belief as the burning cross falls on your cruel angels. I am the bonfire of vanities, so when the dam breaks, we all flood like glass on a mirage, if I believe. Not a huge fan of poetry.
Whoa. I hope Karen sends this to Claire and Steven.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I've been thinking about this letter for a while, and I know it's been a long, long time coming, so I'm sitting here tonight thinking about the words I should have written 10 years ago. You always used to say, everything happens for a reason. We fought about it then. I understand why now. There's a reason I feel like I have to reach out to you both tonight from the desert. I know you've only heard from me once by phone and 6 times by letter for almost a decade. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I was certainly not trying to punish you, like you told me. Don't laugh, but I just didn't know what to say or write. Poet's block. Just like how you had to block me from your life after I left Esteban. I understand that was how you had to deal with a problem child and only child who didn't live up to your expectations. There's no denying that I failed you, but the burden weight of your aspirations as parents failed me too. You had such a rigid opinion of what I was supposed to be that I just didn't have the opportunity to explore who I actually was. You wanted a daughter to grow up happy, find a good job and great husband, settle down to breed, have kids and raise them in faith to continue the cycle of suburbia. That daughter wasn't me. I know that you were raised in a different time and culture, so I didn't understand your point of view, like you didn't understand your wayward daughter, maybe a bridge too far for us at the time. After Danny was born, you knew I wanted to take a break, some time to figure things out in my head and heart. It didn't make sense to you or Dad, and I didn't make sense to you or Dad, and I get that, but you didn't see how I was so desperate, and only Esteban was willing to give me that time because he saw how unhappy I was. I don't blame you for my decision to leave, and maybe a time out would have led to the same outcome. We will never know, and I try not to live in regret. My life has been a roller coaster, and there have been times I longed to hear your voices and thoughts, even the negative ones. And I know when I last talked to you in New York to ask for help in paying back my debts, you wanted to help, but it was on your condition to return back to where I couldn't return. I hate that was our last conversation. I am sorry I reached out to you this day. I am sorry I broke your hearts. I am sorry I let you broke mine for silencing me for so long. I think we've paid our dues, and now I sit under a blue field of crystal stars like the poet I hope I am, writing and waiting for a chance to rebuild an old bridge with my mother and father. I hope we can cross it one more time. Love, your daughter.
Either Karen was desperate for a job, or she loved working with kids. Daniel's Big Ten late birthday party made him feel so happy.
I'm gonna eat
One
some
thing
pancakes.
Claire and Karen have in common, their love for pancakes.
Who eats plain pancakes? You're a monster.
I do remember Karen would drown her pancakes in hot sauce.
Ugh.
Ugh, gross. Looks like they all finally found their home. Karen looks so young and fragile on this picture. Hard times.
Maggie and Karen, summer 11.
Karen must have been so excited to finally hit New York.
Fly by night, not by fright, into the big city bright. Stop. That cliche, never dying in the steel of the buildings, the warp of the street. But no matter what or where I spin, the pool of a million dead poets takes me to dance once again. Go. But this time I get to lead until the next flight. Okay.
I'm so glad Jacob and his sister are doing okay. They deserve some peace.
Hola, Jean. Sorry I did not write you sooner, but this was the first time I've had a chance to relax after we got out of Haven Point. Thanks to you and your brother, I still can't believe it really happened. So bizarre. Sarah Lee and I do miss our parents, but we're not ready to let them know where we are yet. We will figure it out later. With the money you gave me, I could pay a month's rent in advance for a room in a small beach town on the coast. Sarah Lee loves it. She's much better now thanks to the antibiotics. We're doing great. The most important thing to me is my sister, just like your brother. You are lucky to have each other, and we are blessed when you both came our way. I'm trying to track down our Humboldt crew, so I'll keep you posted. I hope everybody is okay after that night on the farm. We all deserve a break and better future. Please let me know when you make it to the other side. You and Daniel got this. Give our little hero a big hug. Take care, Jake.
So cute. Looks like Lila has some competition now.
Hi, Daniel. Hope you are good and happy. I feel so much better now. I am so happy I got to see the ocean for the first time, even tried to surf. I think I could be good at it. I wish you were here so we could go to the beach even if the water is cold. I love this weather way more than the heat. Please come see us soon. Thanks for being one of my best friends. Sarah Lee.
She was that close. Sucks she had to pay all that money back.
Dear Ms. Reynolds, pursuant to our conversation on June 10th and your inability to submit your poetry manuscript the other way to Ravensbury Press by the contracted deadline of June 1st, 2010, despite repeated efforts to accommodate you, we regret to inform you that this breach of contract means we shall no longer be publishing the collection as part of our New Poets series. As stated in Section 6 of our contract, see attached copy, if the author fails to deliver the manuscript by the agreed date, the publisher has right to recover the full amount of the $10,000 advance. We have included with this letter a repayment form and schedule. As stated in Section 23 of our contract, see attached copy, the rights for your manuscript shall revert back to the author upon full repayment of the advance. If you have any further questions, please refer them to our legal team. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors.
Huh. Is that the same person who rode her back in Beaver Creek?
Hi, Rumi. Yes, I know New York in August is hot as balls. You did say that you like the heat, but my apartment under the roof can be really suffocating. Don't want to rub it in, but Aspen is my new summer home. Daily temp around 70 degrees and hot tub at night. Anthony's cabin is more like a ski lodge. Next trip, maybe you can tag along. Poets Retreat. Best cure for your writer's block. And please let me know when you can pay me back for August rent. I definitely need it for next month and up here in Aspen. I'll see you on September 5th instead of the 4th, so put your clothes on. Stay out of trouble and remember to water my babies this time. Love, Emma.
Man, I'm still not used to this heat out here. Didn't realize how much I miss Cassidy's voice. And her songs. And Dude.
Hold up, sexy boy. No more city boy. Jake hooked me up with your P.O. box, so now you can't hide from your old crew anymore. I know you took off from the hospital. I'm glad you're still going down to Mexico. We've all been fugitives on the run, but you and Daniel are the kings of the road. I hope you finally get back home. Of course, I'm not ready to settle yet, so we're all hanging out in Colorado. The idea is trying to get as far away from the West Coast as possible. Too many ghosts for now. Hard to believe Finn isn't here to start shit, and we don't miss him for that. But he'll get a few more songs out of me. We all want to remember him for his angels, not his demons. I miss you. I would love to take a road trip out of this shithole, and it would be great to swim with you again. So you better let me know when you hit Mexico, Sean. Don't make me track you down here. Here, I'll even give you my number, so no excuses. Nice.
Gotta keep my eye lube handy. Glad I don't need it as much. She changed my diapers, but it feels kind of awkward to be here. Ugh. I wish Karen didn't tell me she got a rattlesnake out of the toilet last week.
Oh god.
I totally forgot about that key. Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago.
Math homework, movies and stuff, drawings, other crap, pictures, Misty mice tickets.
Hey, Dad. Lila always knew how to crack me up. Whoa.
This is...
Lila always knew how to crack me up.
What is this?
Whoa.
Why did they both go to the same
Lila
thing?
always
That's
knew
weird.
how to crack me up. Brody's so good at describing painful situations. And seeing the good into it.
Last time I saw my mother before this year, I was telling her to leave me the fuck alone. That I was done with the whole bullshit family. My real fam were the strangers I met on the road who became friends, not my family who became strangers. I adopted all the online connections I made around the world and all the wandering souls that I encountered on the journey ahead. You would be reading about them right now, except... Next time I saw my mother, she was in hospice care in our Utah home, her body light and frail as a web, holding my hand and telling me that she was sorry about everything that kept us apart for most of my adult life. My mom was dying of cancer, and she was sorry. So I cried, she cried, my brother cried, we all cried. And all the years of family bullshit blew away to dust, like that finger snap sound. I just wasn't mad anymore. I didn't know it would be so easy or so hard. It didn't mean that the past didn't happen or that I wasn't responsible in my own way. My brother used to tell me I was a fake liberal because while I was out trying to save the world, he had to take care of Mom and the family estate. Maybe he was right, but I told him that he also had the money to take care of them. Goddamn, if I was in charge of the finances, I would have given away the family estate and we'd be broke, living in a co-op. My brother knows this. Families are just fucking weird. Society tells us to love your parents and siblings simply out of blood and chance, but what if you hate each other? What if you're only linked by random DNA? But if, whatever, it doesn't matter. I've seen the best and worst of people everywhere I roll. You tend to have these extremes at 3 a.m. at the empty gas station or on a desolate freeway. Yes, I've seen strong family bonds in hard times. I know there are big siblings out there who will always care for the little siblings and vice versa. They helped me to understand our fragile filial ecosystem. In her last hours, my brother and I held my mom's thin fingers as she passed on to a place I hope is better than the one she came from. After she was gone, I found a stash of some old school essays and stories. The only thing I was good at in school. I never knew she kept the stuff or that she cared. Even if we never understood each other, she must have been a little proud that I went my own way and tried to be a force for good. Mothers know how to make you cry like a little bitch. The first time, tears had burned my eyes in a long time. It felt good. So now I've come back to a home I once vowed to never return. I don't feel so alienated this time, even if I still am. Like I say too often, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Now I have an estate to deal with and more responsibility than I actually want, but I have to see this as karma or destiny or dharma of the privileged. Don't panic, but I may be taking a break from my life on wheels, just to see who or what I can help. Now I have more resources to spread around. I'm sure my brother will approve. Insert sarcasm. If we're still talking after all this memorial bonding, okay. It's not a happy ending, but maybe it's a hopeful one. And speaking of hope, given the sad state of this sad nation, I've been thinking it's time to move outside my comfort zone, send dispatches from places and people I'm not so familiar with. Places I can explore to tell new stories from, like Canada or Mexico, or The Road Never Ends.
We miss you too, Lila. Always.
Me during the day, all good, under control, me at 3 a.m. in bed. Lila Park uploaded a new picture. Free the families. My birthday baby bro, Daniel Diaz, missing, not forgotten. I'll make a wish for you. Oh, that's awesome. What's on Karen's tabs?
Had no clue there was a network of seed pirates. Karen's a real-life hacker. Karen takes on some small pieceworks for a living. Must pay better than poetry.
Hi Karen, thanks for your last advice column. We got quite a response and a lot of hits. I know you don't want a social media footprint, but you could generate a lot of clicks with your insights. Looking forward to your next piece. Please make sure to send your invoice for May and June. Best, Arian Klein, managing editor of Desert Life Weekly. Interesting.
Dad was an absolute fan of this movie.
Chupacabras.
Maybe they were nerds together.
Alright guys, I think this is a good place to pause for now, and we'll pick it up in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.